My name is Emma Biscocho, and I'm on student staff with Young Life, more specifically Young Life College. I am actually from Southern California, and I grew up in the church. I grew up going to church. At that church, I was able to choose when I wanted to get baptized, and so I chose to get baptized when I was a freshman in high school. And my family was always really involved. So when I moved out here to come to college, it was my chance to either decide if I was going to pursue a church out here or pursue any kind of community out here in my faith, or like completely abandon it, which was possible. I didn't have people keeping me accountable just because I wasn't going to that same church anymore. So I went to a couple different churches out here, and I didn't like them, and so then I went to New City, and right away I knew I liked something about it, but it was hard for me to go back because I didn't know anyone else there. So back home, I grew up with friends at church. I had mentors out there. When I came out here, I didn't know anyone, and coming to college, I just didn't, there was no one who was like, yeah, I'm a Christian, let's be friends. Or
Do you think that if you hadn't found Young Life or like an organization that you really meshed with, do you think you would have just continued following in your faith?
Completely.
Completely?
Completely.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a really strong passion for college ministry because it's this time in our life where so many things are changing. A lot of people move out of their house. A lot of people, you're starting to go to school for something you want to do for the rest of your life, for a lot of people. And you're choosing all these different things, and in that also comes choices of what you're going to spend your time doing and what values you're going to let help you make those decisions. And that's why so many people, when they get to college, fall away from the church. Because when you come to college and you don't seek out that community, you won't get it. Religious can be very strict. These are the lines. These are, letter of the law. These are the commandments. You cannot break these, or you're going to be you're going to be against this religion. And I think what a lot of people, or a lot of millennials nowadays are seeing is if they do have parents that are very religious, they don't like that because it's just our nature as we don't like these rules, and you tell us we can't do something and we're still going to do it. There's a lot of things in society that people can name and say, oh, Christians don't like that, Christians don't do this, Christians only do this. You got to meet people where they're at in terms of religion, and I think that's something that has pushed a lot of people away. Our worship band sounds like a rock band, and a lot of college students actually go to New City, and I think that style of church is definitely more appealing to the traditional, very conservative kind of thing. It's more relatable too, just because I don't listen to music that sounds like a hymn. I listen to music that sounds like the style of music that they are doing at New City, and it has to do with the whole coming together with the culture and not being totally separate from the culture. And I truly think that people can see God and hear God in so many different ways. Some people, that music doesn't do it for them, but hymns do, So New City, they know their demographic. They know it's college students. They know they're downtown, they're urban. They focus it towards the culture and the demographic that they're